This is the sixth highlight of the Edba governance protest happening in Nigeria. Let me explain. I'll start from Abuja. As usual, Abuja people gathered at Moshood Abiola Stadium to start their protest, but this time around, police were also on ground to make sure they don't gather. But another thing was that people did not turn out in numbers again. The number has reduced this time around. But there were two women who insisted that they must sit down there till 10 days and the president must do something about the hunger in the land. And there was also a report of thugs walking around Abuja looking for where people gather for protest so that they can scatter them or maybe fight them. And police was also parading around Abuja to make sure protesters doesn't gather. Let's go to Kaduna. Kaduna State Governor imposed 24 hours curfew in Kaduna to make sure people don't come out and to restore peace in Kaduna. But that is not the case, as Kaduna people also came out in their masks to protest. While the protest was going on, the military has to get involved because it was getting to riots. It was also reported that in Kaduna, protesters were seen destroying APC banner all around Kaduna State. On the sixth protest, it seems that Zaria took it more personal than every other location, as Zaria protesters stormed APC secretariat and destroyed the building, looted everything there. Also in Kaduna, protesters were seen chasing police away. In fact, police had to take it to their heels to leave the location as they could not withstand the protesters anymore. And it was also reported that those protesters are mostly teenagers. There's a report that military personnel unknowingly or mistakenly unalived one of the protesters in Zaria. Still on the sixth protest against bad governance, Port Harcourt came out serious this time around as they stormed all APC secretariats and destroyed APC banner. And this time around, they didn't just destroy APC banners and destroy their secretariat. They went to Wike's house. They were seen chanting in front of Wike's house, "End bad governance, end bad governance," along every other thing they were shouting. And one of our northern protesters also had a message for Mr. President.
We don't need a rice, we don't need a beans.
Yes, sir.
This is the first time a rich man be a president 1960.
Yes, sir.
You are a rich man.
Yes, sir.
You make us cry, we make you laugh.
Yes, sir.
In hope we choose you.
Yes, sir.
And in hope we will change you, inshallah.
Amen.
You make us cry, Mr. President.
Oh, let me not forget to tell you that there was an ugly incident that happened in Abuja along Moshood Abiola Stadium when protesters were coming with bus to settle down. Police shoot tear gas inside a moving bus filled with people, which almost resulted to them crashing. There's a report that protesters did not gather in Lagos. Our police created enough security and thugs were moving around to make sure nobody gathered. In fact, thugs also attacked journalists who were also reporting what was happening in Lagos. It has also been alleged that the Nigerian police has arrested foreigners who are sponsoring protesters who are carrying Russian flag to protest in Nigeria. It has also been alleged that the unidentified leaders of the protest in Nigeria, which is the bad governance, has vowed to continue the protest for the next 10 days. Anyway, I will also be here to report it for the next 10 days. Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of Nigeria and also presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has also warned the Nigerian police of shooting NBAS governance protesters, that it will attract more protests instead of stopping the protests. The Nigerian police and the Nigerian military has also denied and said that they never fired live ammunition to protesters during this period. The Nigerian police has also said that they've started the trial of suspects who were arrested during the NBAS governance protests. I mean, protesters who they arrest, they say they don't start their trial, then we will soon carry them, they go court. This is summary of the 6 protests happening in Nigeria, which is the NBAS governance protest. Tell me in the comment section if I missed anything or update me in your location. But before you do that, don't forget to
enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.